Kimberly here, and I'm so excited for today's video because I get a lot of questions about how do I stay safe while I travel, especially as an alone female. Here are my top 10 tips. Tip number 1 is to not tell people that you're actually alone. Especially don't tell people where you're staying at. In this case, I would say lying is an a-okay. Definitely tell people that you're meeting up with your boyfriend or even a cousin. They don't need to actually know that you're alone. My next tip is to share your itinerary with your parents, with your friends, with your family. Always update people where you are. Sharing your location on Facebook is great, but tell people where you are so they know exactly where to find you in case anything happens. Dress accordingly. Dress for the culture. Don't be too cliquey. Don't show off too much. Dress more on the conservative side, especially if you're in the conservative culture. Alright, so my next tip is to not walk home late at night. If you notice it's getting dark, take a taxi instead of walking home alone, or find a group of friends to walk with, but really my number 1 recommendation is to take a taxi that drops you off right in front of your house. So tip number 5, you may look a little silly doing it, but trust me on this one. Put your backpack in front of you when you're in a crowded area, secure it like a baby so that way you don't lose any of your valuables. Alright, so my next tip is to be wary about who you're talking to. My rule of thumb is if you're approaching them, they're more likely safe than if they're approaching you. There's a lot of con artists and scams out there, so definitely be extra careful and just smile and walk away. Alright, so my next tip is to ask your hostel where the stay away zones are so that way you know where to not go. And like in every city, there is a stay away zone, so it's important that you know where that is, and they can give you cool local recommendations, like the cenote I'm in. So my next tip is to not do drugs. Right now is not the time to experiment, and you definitely don't want to walk on the streets intoxicated because it puts you in a really vulnerable state. Get a little bit of a buzz and then just stop there. Alright, so my next tip is if you met a group of people, don't rely on them. Only you can take care of yourself. If you feel like a situation is kind of sketchy or bad, just turn around and trust your instinct. So my last tip is to not stress out too much about it. Stressing out is just as dangerous, and it actually puts your guard down because you're just worried the whole time. So definitely just smile, have fun, and just trust your instinct. Alright guys, I hope you all enjoyed this video and it put you at ease about your next solo travel trip. If you like this video and want to see more content like this, definitely subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next video.